Back in June, I started a series. It's now September the 27th, and I've come back to it. Tell you what, it's been a weird year. I stopped recording during the summer because my fiance had been off work for a while, and I just had no energy for it. I really was in a bad place. I still am sort of in a bad place. I would have started Impact Wrestling 2020 as well with a new series there, so you'll get to see all that coming out over the next few weeks. And I've decided, I did say in that episode, but I was going to get rid of TNA in 2010, which I am going to do. The reason for it is I'm just not happy with it. I have had to gone over it again, and I just weren't happy with the series, and I think that's what killed me. I'm happy with the two series I'm currently doing, and I'm going to definitely stick to these. I'm really enjoying both. Nicking all the AEW stars because the game's going to let me, and then building NWA TNA from the beginning. JB's like, welcome to NWA TNA 24. Tonight the card is stacked for the next 4 matches in the extra up continue. Just give me a second. Continue. The man who's standing with me now, Rick, who will face Ric Flair tonight, and NWA 30 will be facing Hulk Hogan, AJ Styles. So AJ's like, look, JB, I'm trying to work. Sorry, guys. Why do people always end up having lunch and stuff? Look, JB, they call this cheap WCW. This ain't cheap. This is a new company, building its own legacy and stars. Look, I came here an unknown, no big whiz in the X Division. I left. I left that, and I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say. Yeah. I left that. Oh, I know what I'm trying to say. I left that. I am an NWA champion because he's the NWA something North American champion or something, isn't he? I have been Ken Shamrock, Monty Brown, and some of the biggest names in this company. Tonight, I prove I'll hang with the big boys on the top when I beat Ric Flair. Hogan NWA 30 are going down, and I'll be standing above you with a chance to face Sting for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. And I guess a 55, which is not bad from those guys. I'm really happy with that angle. Really good stuff. And we open up the night in our first match of the Super X Cup, and in about a decent match, in a poor match, Jay Lethal defeated Zebra Kid in 8-16 by putting the Lethal Clean Injection. Zebra Kid 29, Jay Lethal 41. I'm really thinking about getting rid of him. That's what I'm saying now. And that gets 39. Not bad. Oh, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. In about a decent wrestling with a machine, Sanjay Dutt defeated Delirious. I can't see because I've lifted my glasses up to my eye. In 8-17 by pin of the Hindu press. That's why I'm going off, and my eye is really bad. Sanjay Dutt 43, Delirious 41. I got 45. Not bad. In about a decent wrestling with a machine, Shark Boy defeated Eric Young. In 7:41 by pin of the Deep Sea Drop. Shark Boy 38, Eric Young 42, got a 38 overall. Not bad. And in Barrett Sub Pro Wrestling Little Heat, Petey Williams defeated Super Dragon in 7:46 by pin for the Canadian Destroyer. Petey Williams 42, Super Dragon 46. Giving us a 36 overall. And then we see Team Canada in their locker room with the Canadian flag on the walls, and Petey and Eric walking after the match, and Scott does not look happy. He's with them, basically walking in with them. What the heck was that? Well done, Pete. But Eric, you lost to a jobber. The guy they put out there for fun. Look, next week you got Jerry Lynn, and you better hope you win that X Division title. And Eric's like, Young's like, look, man, if you was not talking to the idiots at commentary and watching my match and helping me, it would have not happened. No, I'm going for a show. And he just walks off camera and the rest of the guys look really concerned that Eric Young's just back-chatted him. So we've got animosity within the group already. And I think that's something important for me. Next week, you just heard it there from Scott D'Amore. It's going to be Eric Young versus Jerry Lynn for the X Division title next week on NWA TNA. So it'll be interesting to see how they go and how they fare. But I got 42 overall, not bad. And then we see they're in a church. The new church are in a church. But it's not got the symbols of Christianity. It's just pentagram satanic symbols on the wall. All the stuff I love with the group. One of my favourite things. I love this company. I absolutely love this company I've built, and the universe I've built it in. It is amazing. Look here, TNA. You've not taken us seriously. You've taken us as a joke. Now tonight, my boys are going to show you and destroy this company. We are the new church, and join us to be with the one true God. Satan. Next week we do return to the NWA TNA Asylum. I do remember we were upgrading it, so I kind of moved us away to show that we were doing that. There's a lot of people doing road agent stuff tonight, and I don't know why. In about the number 2 in Tab Wrestling, Angelina Love, Gail Kim, and Jetta defeated 19 Mickey James and Daphne 759 and Angelina Love pinned Mickey James. Daphne 34, Mickey James 29, Angelina 27, Jetta 32, Gail Kim 27, and Angelina Love 24. Oh yeah, we were building up the women's division, weren't we? They're not very good. Very good. 29. Basically just a women's match to be a women's match. So in a decent match, the Disciples of the New Church, King Kendo, Abyss, Big Dave and Bulk defeated Bulls Mahoney, Congo Kong and Fast and Furious in 8 of 3 and Big Dave pinned Congo Kong with a pitfall. Bulk 48, Big Dave 51, Abyss 50, King Kendo 33, Congo Kong 41, MR2 31, Memphis 34 and Bulls Mahoney got a 43. There we go, 47 overall, not bad. I'm happy with that. Can cope with that match. Oh. And now everything is frozen because I'm doing all this. Well, everything's broken, guys. Great. There we go. Well, what? I didn't realise this match was now. In about that good wrestling and decent national crowd, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated Sandman in 7:37 by pinfall. Shinsuke Nakamura 53, Sandman 57. Nice quality and everything gave, but Sandman's debuted his Rebel gimmick's gone strong very good. Oh, Sandman's new to the company, is he? That's nice. Let's move on, shall we? For God's sakes, computer, don't do this to me, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, it's going to do this because this is finishing off. And then we got a backstage interview. JB tonight has been awesome, but joining me now, the team facing the Hellhounds at NWA TNA 30, Mexico's most wanted. And Halloween's like, look, we're in the finals in the Knights of the Round Table tournament. Tonight we've seen how stupid they are. Look, we came in here to take over this division and we're doing just that. This is our NWA TNA and this is our ground. And Damien 66 is like, you call the devil. You can call the devil all you want. But at NWA 30 we're going to win. We'll leave the Knights of the Round Table and the NWA World Tag Team Champions. And they leave with that in prospect. I don't want to click next to this being a nuisance because of this. Oh, I hate my computer sometimes. Next. Come on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so basically the Knights of the Round Table tournament's continuing and they've gone, well, you know, the new church are being idiots. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to prove that they're not idiots. And I think that's an issue we need to get around. I think, oh, you wank pheasant. I really hate this computer sometimes. Right, just let me finish doing this. Is that done? Right, good, done. Right, then we can get rid of that. Then we can get rid of this. And then hopefully we might be back in business, guys. Nope. just close. We've now edited together and we can do that. So in a bad superb wrestling and great heat, Rhino defeated Raven in 7:31 by pin for the pile driver. It's got a 71. Nice. Raven 70, Rhino 69. It got a 71 overall. Not bad at all. In a bad decent wrestling with a machine, Mexico's most wanted to defeat that hit squad in 890 when Damien 6 pinned Monster Mac with a Mortimer's Revenge. Halloween was heading shots of Monster Mac 29, Dan Math 36. Halloween 65, Damien 66 46. Got a 53 overall. Not bad. In an exceptional match, the Four Horsemen, Nash, Monty, and Hogan defeated Rey Mysterio Jr., RVD, and Juvenile in 8:30 when Hulk Hogan pinned RVD with a big leg drop. Hulk Hogan 80, Monty Brown 55, Nash 69, Juvenile 76, RVD 76, and Rey Mysterio Jr. 82. And after the match, Hogan asked from the mic, and Hogan's like, Styles, you've seen what I do. The little I do to the little high flyers, idiots like you, brother. You think I'm going to lose to you? No, I'm going to kick your ass and I'll face Sting for the NWA World Heavyweight title. And when they start attacking RVD, Ray, and Juvenile, and AJ's music hits and he comes out with a chair and they leave the ring, and AJ's like, get Ric Flair out here. The main event happens right now. And I spoke to Ted and Roddy, and you lot are banned from ringside. I'm sorry, I'm now losing my voice. I get the computer working and I lose my voice. This gets a 76 in an exceptional match. AJ Styles defeats Ric Flair by pin with a Stars Clash. Ric Flair 80, AJ Styles 65, gets a 76 overall. That is your main event. So he does it in 24:38, 24 minutes and 32 seconds. Not bad match. And after the match, I forgot to script this angle. That's good with me, isn't it? So after the match, AJ gets up and looks shocked at his win. Then the Four Horsemen's music plays and he looks at the curtain. Obviously, we're in the GP studios, so we have a little curtain. And they come in the ring from behind him and attack AJ. They help flare up and they continue to beat down. And out comes 3 of the Sting's Warriors. They hit the ring and save AJ. No sign of Scott Steiner. I need to put that in. Scott Steiner is not here with them now. But Ken Shamrock goes over to AJ and helps AJ up as Sting gets the mic. So, of course, AJ's beat Ken Shamrock and, before. And Sting's like, I've had it with this crap. Look, AJ is an amazing athlete. I hope he beats you and I get to face him, Hogan. Next week it'll be Sting and AJ versus Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair. See you then. And we'll put that in now. So the main event for the next week's show is going to be booked as we make our return to the Asylum next week. It will be AJ Styles. It will be Sting. It will be at the TNA Asylum. And it will be a main event of epic proportions. It's going to be AJ Styles. It's going to be the Icon Sting facing against Ric Flair and Hogan. Next week's main event is set, and I'll do all the timer so we know that that's the main event. So there we go. So we've got a few matches set for next week. Of course, we've got the next round of the Super X Cup as well. So everything's to play for next week. It's going to be another big show. But in a post show about good wrestling and detached crowd, Samoa Joe, Teddy Hart, and Trudy Bancher to defeat Fit Finlay and Tommy Dreamer. In 8:17 when Samoa Joe submitted Tommy Dreamer the Dragon Sleeper. Tommy 59, Fit 62, Trudy 31, Teddy 51, and Samoa Joe 67. Got a 41 overall. And Teddy Hart sustained a groin strain. And Tommy Dreamer got some backstage heat. Okay, that's fine. Then in an exceptional post-show match, Sting Warriors Bill Goldberg, Ken Shamrock Sting defeat Jeff Jarrett, Sabu, and Shane Douglas. In 14:57, Bill Goldberg pinning Shane Douglas with a spear. Sting 71, Shamrock 79, Goldberg 82, Douglas 58, Sabu 71, and Jarrett 71. We finished the show with that hellacious ending, and they got a 74 overall, increased our popularity in 17 regions. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week for NWA TNA 25. Hopefully this will release the load off me trying to get everyone booked on one show. Hello everyone, welcome back to NWA TNA and welcome to Explosion. A new, on November the 27th in 2002, I have checked this and I'll check again just for you guys. TNA Wrestling introduced Explosion as their only cable satellite TV show. This was then used as a part of, hold on, let me just And then it was basically exclusive matches from the Asylum. And then basically it was, yes, it was launched on November 27th, 2002 as TNA's only regular cable show featuring exclusive matches on the Asylum as well as exclusive interviews with all TNA wrestling personalities. On November 18th, 2004, the show was revamped as a recap of the previous Impact. In light of alterations in the team schedule, however, Explosion resumed airing exclusive matches billed as Explosion exclusives once more on October 7th, 2005, just a recap in Impact. We will not do that with the show. This is going to be Superstars for us. This will be a continuous to BRB show. It is basically just a bit of fun. And also, if you wrestle on the pre-show or main card of Explosion, you will not be wrestling on the NWA TNA pay-per-view for that week. Unless it's one of the big ones which are 3 hours long, and then the rules don't apply. But in a pro pre-show match, Roderick Strong defeated Kenny Omega defeated Roderick Strong in 803. Kenny Omega 41, Roderick Strong 30. I will fix our Ted DiBiase so he's not a road agent after this. In the pre-show battle, decent match to Subpar Wrestling, Lance Hoyt defeated Trevor Guerrero Jr. in 803. Trevor Guerrero Jr. 47, Lance Hoyt 23, got a 40. In a decent pre-show match, Drew Galloway defeated Tommy Dreamer in 806 by pinfall the pile driver. Tommy Dreamer 54, Drew Galloway 30, got a 42. In a poor pre-show match, the Hit Squad defeated Thunder and Lightning in 808 when Dan Maff pinned Lightning with a half Nelson suplex. I think I only have a very few limited number of tag team champions now. So, yeah, struggling with the tag team champions. We are back at the Asylum tonight. 2,600 people can fit into this venue. I'm also hoping that Explosion will increase our popularity as being on TV, even though it is a B show. In the picture, these special crowd, terrible wrestling. Angelina Love, Gail Kim defeated Mickie James and Daphne in 827 when Gail Kim pinned Mickie James. Daphne 34, Mickie James 32, Gail Kim 29, Angelina Love 26, got a 32. In a decent pre-show match, Minoru Suzuki, Mr. Anderson, Prince Laku defeated Finley, Matt Sydal, and Claudio in 827. Minoru Suzuki pinned Matt Sydal with a Gotch-style pile driver. Claudio 42, Sydal 45, Finley 58, Prince Laku 37, Anderson 36, and Minoru Suzuki 57. He got 51 overall. And then we see a video with Flames covering the big names of NWA TNA. So there's like Flames, but there's pictures behind them. And we cut to Silent Pro goes off on the stage before we cut to JB and Jerry on both stages. We now have 2 entrance ramps in the Asylum. And JB's like, welcome to Explosion, 1 hour on TV featuring exclusive matches, interviews with the stars of NWA TNA. Tonight, Scott will face Monty Brown in the main event. Also, the X-Division knockouts and so much. Is going to be a great night. And Jerry's like, look, man. This is a big night for you, your first time calling a whole show, but I'm here to help you tonight. We are a title match. We have a title match now. Are you ready? And JB just nods his head, and we get the match underway. In about these wrestling, but Little Heat, Aja Kong defeated Sweet Saray and Amazing Kong in 75. 750 and Aja Kong pinned Amazing Kong with the Unaraki. Aja Kong makes fans number 1 of the NWA World Women's title. Sweet Saray 33, Amazing Kong 41, Aja Kong 61. He got 51 overall. Not bad. In a decent match, Bobby Roode defeated Blue Demon Jr. in 756 by pinfall the Rude Awakening. Bobby Roode 42, Blue Demon Jr. 43, got 39 overall. Not a bad match, just a nice, as I said. And then RVD, we see RVD sat on some boxes looking into the camera, and RVD's like, I came to TNA for one reason only, glory. I sit here without that, and it's stupid, and it's not fair. Next week, I'm going to face Shane Douglas, and I'm going to start my rise to the top. So next week, ladies and gentlemen, on NWA TNA Explosion, it will be RVD taking on Shane Douglas in a match. That's going to be next week live. You will not want to miss that. In other news, in other wrestling news outside of the company, Mr. Mick Foley has started wrestling again in WWE. Interestingly enough. So it'll be Shane Douglas versus RVD next week. You will not want to miss that match. There's 68 there, but that's fine. In a decent match, Alex Shelley, Chris Daniels, Drago, and Incognito defeat Delirious, Chris Sabin, Brian Kendrick, Amazing Red in 821 when Chris Daniels pinned Amazing Red with the last rights. Amazing Red 42, Brian Kendrick 45, 46, Sabin 48, Delirious 38, Incognito 47, Drago 32, Chris Daniels 53, and Alex Shelley 45, 49 overall. Of course, we're at the Asylum, we're TNA, we've got to have a knockouts match, and we've also got to have an X-Division match on every show. And that'll be the rules for Explosion. But 49, not bad at all. In a poor match, CM Punk and Colt Cabana defeat the Briscoes, the Ballads, and the Naturals in 8:27. The elimination was Ballad Brothers first. Bye-bye. Then the Briscoes, and finally the Naturals. Trey Stevens 35, Andy Douglas 43, Mark Briscoe 37, Jay Briscoe 36, Shannon Ballard 39, Shane Douglas 40, Colt Cabana 39, and CM Punk 43. Got a 42 overall. And then we got a hype video post hyping Scott Steiner versus Monty Brown in your main event of the night. In a battle of superb wrestling and great heat, Scott Steiner defeated Monty Brown in 15:07 by pinfall of Frankensteiner. Monty Brown 57, Scott Steiner 77, got a 64. We finished the show. And he gets a 60 overall, which is great for our first Asylum show. And we'll see you guys for NWA TNA, which is going to be set up. Well, I'm trying to do this bit next. Of course, we've got Eric Young versus Jerry Lunn. Jerry Lunn? Who's Jerry Lunn? Of course, we're going to be on DirecTV. As always, and many people don't know what. I set that up off camera before I started the series back in June. I made sure we had a decent pay-per-view deal. What else we got tonight? Because we've got Jerry Lynn versus Eric Young. And we ain't got the nice round table. We ain't got the Queen knockouts. So we've got Kazarian versus Daniels, Kendra versus Shelley, Lethal versus Dutton, Sharp Williams, Sharp Boy versus Petey Williams. There we go. Right, we got there. That's all going to come up in the next part of this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed Explosion, and we'll see you guys very soon. God, having an explosion makes my life easier at booking. Welcome to NWA TNA 25. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 1,773 people at the Asylum tonight. And in the feature about Subpar Wrestling, it'll heat Delirious and El Generico defeat Austin Aries and the Zebra Kid in 12:32. When Delirious pinned the Zebra Kid with a Camera Queen balance. This is our pre-show, guys. And I'm able to give people more time on this pre-show because we've used everybody on the other pre-show. El Generico 27, Delirious 40, Zebra Kid 29, and Austin Aries 36. Got a 37 overall. In a poor pre-show match, Fast and Furious defeated the Calgary Bulldogs in 12:26 when MR2 pinned TJ Wilson with the Golden Shower. MR2 37, Memphis 33, TJ Wilson 35, and Harry Smith 36. In a decent pre-show match, Congo Kong and Sandman defeated Kevin Steen and Shinsuke Nakamura in 13:04 and Congo Kong pinned Shinsuke Nakamura. Sandman 62, Congo Kong 42, Shinsuke 56, Steen 31, and got 54 overall. Not bad. In the pre-show, I didn't have much heat in Terrible Wrestling. Sonny Siaki defeated Orlando Jordan in 11:30 by pinfall. Jordan 15, Sonny Siaki 44. I got 33. And we open up straight into the action tonight. No angles, no nothing. We're straight into the Super X Cup matches, and I've had to break my rules for this on my rules of Explosion because I totally forgot about check the Super X Cup. So in a decent match, Chris Daniels defeated Frankie Kazarian in 7:53 by pinfall the last rights. Kazarian 44, Daniels 57, got a 50 overall. Move on. In a decent match, Brian Kendrick defeated Alex Shelley in 7:33 by pinfall the Sliced Bread 2. We now know that next week it will be Alex Shelley taking on Brian Kendrick, will be taking on Christopher Daniels, and that will be happening live on pay-per-view next week. You will not want to miss it. There we go, my friends. Christopher Daniels versus Brian Kendrick, and that will be happening next week. Can't wait. We're going to find out who the other two matches are before the head of the finals. In a decent match, Jay Lethal defeated Sanjay Dutt in 7:31 by pinfall the Lethal Injection. Jay Lethal 42, Sanjay Dutt 45, got a 42 overall. Not bad. In a decent match, Petey Williams defeated Sharp Boy in 7:42 by pinfall the Canadian Destroyer. Sharp Boy 43 and Petey Williams 45. And it will be Jay Lethal versus Petey Williams next week. I can't add to the booking sheet. You need to click pre-book match. Thank you. Josh, get it right. So yes, it'll be Petey Williams next week taking on Jay Lethal. I've really enjoyed the Super X Cup. It's something I'm going to do every year. I'm going to do all these tournaments every year, just so you know, but they're going to be spaced out throughout the year. Next time they'll all kind of come on me at once. So I'm going to space them out next time and really be able to enjoy them and have them at different times of the year. It'll be fun. That goes to 46, not bad. And we see the Four Horsemen in their locker room, and they look pissed, and it's got an 86. So WWE have hit us with a class action lawsuit, yet I own the rights to the name of the Four Horsemen. So until this gets sorted, you're looking at the Main Event Mafia. I ain't changed the name yet. I will do that for next week's episodes. And look, tonight, Sting and your little buddy are going down. Tonight in the main event, you will lose and we'll stand tall Nash. You got a match. And Monty, you got one Sunday night on Explosion's debut. You see, the Main Event Mafia is as strong as ever. There is no killing us. And that gets an 86, a nice blue for us there. I like that. In a battle with NWA TNA Wrestling, Natalie Dean Hart and Winter defeated Jetta and ODB in 8-11 when Winter pinned Jetta. ODB 42, Jetta 33, Winter 25, and Natalie Dean Hart 24. Got a 36. The only 4 women I need to get rid of. In about good wrestling, good heat and decent wrestling, John Cena defeated Jake Roberts in 806 by pinfall, the Attitude Adjuster. John Cena 48, Jake Roberts 49. Not bad. In a decent match, Disciples of the New Church, King Kendo, Big Dave, Bulk, and Abyss defeated Balls Mahoney, BJ James, and the Harris brothers in 750 when Abyss pinned Ron Harris with a choke slam. Abyss 63, Bulk 46, Big Dave 46, King Kendo 33, BJ James 40, Don Harris 45, Ron Harris 32, and Balls Mahoney 50. And of course, Biss was head and shoulders above everyone else, so got 52 overall. And then we're backstage and we see Ted and Roddy in their offices. And we know that Roddy Piper represents the anonymous owner. Ted represents Panda Energy, a.k.a. Dixie Carter. And we see Roddy and Ted in their offices and Roddy's like, right, so I've got the weekly pay-per-views, you've got Explosion, is that correct? And Ted's like, yes. And each week we need to decide on who we need on our shows for that week. Hence why I'm putting that rule in. Doesn't really matter this week because I kind of fucked it up. It's fine. Roddy, okay, I stand with TNA and that, not on its own. So like, I'm doing this for Dixie. Let's put on the best show. Here is my list for this week's Explosion and next week's. Thanks, Ted. Let's do this together. With this, Ted shakes his hand and they leave the room. And he gets a nice 71. We've got some good ratings coming in from these angles. In the next exception match, Bill Goldberg defeated Kevin Nash in 7:38 by pinfall the spear. Bill Goldberg 78, Kevin Nash 81, got a 73 overall. In an exception match, John Center, Jeff Jarrett, and Edge defeat Diamond Dallas Page, Juice and Liger, Rob Van Dam in 9:28 when Edge pinned Rob Van Dam with a missile dropkick. Edge 70, Jeff Jarrett 70, John Center 52, RVD 87, Liger 77, Diamond Dallas Page 65. Got a 68 overall. In a decent match, America's Most Wanted defeated Mexico's Most Wanted in 808 when Halloween was counted out fighting Bulk at ringside. During that, also Big Dave was fighting with Damian. Chris Harris 44, James Storm 35, Halloween 66, and Damian 666 44. Got a 56 overall. In a battle of good wrestling and decent match, crowd, Jerry Lynn defeated Eric Young in 14:55 by pinfall the Tornado DDT. Jerry Lynn makes defense number 1 of the TNA X Division title. Eric Young 46, Jerry Lynn 62. They got 54, not bad. And then we're going into your main event tonight as AJ Styles and Sting take on Hogan and Ric Flair. In an exception match, Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan defeat AJ Styles and Sting in 24:50 when Hulk Hogan pinned AJ Styles after using a foreign object, aka a steel chair. Sting 73, AJ Styles 63, Hogan 69, and Ric Flair 84. Got a 77 overall. And then we've got a couple of post-show matches. In a post-show bout, Superb Wrestling and Great Heat, Samoa Joe, Truly Blanchard, and Ultimate Dragon defeated Ron Killings, Rey Mysterio Jr. and Dustin Rhodes in 8:21 when Ultimate Dragon defeated Ron Killings. Dustin Rhodes 69, Rey Mysterio 88, Ron Killings 46, Ultimo Dragon 69, Truly Blanchard 649, and Samoa Joe 64. And then in a post-bout, Superb Wrestling and Great Heat, Juvenile Guerrero, Ken Shamrock, and Raven defeated Shane Douglas, Sabu, and Rhino in 14:42 when Ken Shamrock submitted Sabu with the ankle lock. Rhino 72, Sabu 77, Shane Douglas 59, Raven 63, Shamrock 82, and Juvenile 59. It got a 51 overall, and that's where we finished tonight's show. Thank you. Oh, bugger off, everybody. We'll work it all out. A 74, which increased our popularity in 17 regions. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys next week for Explosion and TNA Impact. Thanks for watching. Hello and welcome back. NWA TNA live from GPB tonight. And this show is Explosion. In poor match, Archer Kong, Daphne, Mickey James, and Nanny Dunn, Sweet Saray defeat ODB, Jetta, Gail Kim, Angelina Love, Amazing Kong in 8:20. When Sweet Saray pinned Gail Kim with a facebuster. So basically, everybody will be starting to have movesets added to them over the course of the next few episodes. I'll go through and make sure everyone's got movesets over the course of the next few days and make sure they've got all their moves and stuff. But yeah, so this is a nice match. It was the same me having to put the women on either show tonight. Amazing Kong 39, Angelina Love 24, Gail Kim 21, Jetta 32, ODB 42. Sweet Saray 33, Natalie Dunn 29, Mickey James 28, Daphne 34, and Archer Kong 58. Not a bad match. In the poor pre-show match, Kenny Omega defeated Roderick Strong in 7:42 by pinfall. Kenny Omega 41, Roderick Strong 30, got a 34 overall. In a decent pre-show match, Sandman defeated Prince Laku in 8:18 by pinfall flying leg drop. Sandman 51, Prince Laku got a 44. In a poor pre-show match, CM Punk and Colt Cabana defeated the Naturals in 8:70 when CM Punk pinned Chase Stevens. Chase Stevens 31, Andy Douglas 41, Colt Cabana 40, CM Punk 45, got a 42. In a poor match, Blue Demon Jr. defeated Lance Hoyt in 7:50 by pinfall. Blue Demon Jr. 45, Lance Hoyt 20, got a 37. In a poor pre-show match, Drew Galloway defeated Matt Sydal in 8:17 by pinfall pile driver. Drew Galloway 33, Matt Sydal 42. These have great good chemistry lifting the match. Let me have a swig of my salted caramel espresso. Monster espresso, shall I say? And they're really good, actually. So we cut to GPB Studios. And then comes out and stands at the interview section with the title and he goes, "Welcome to Explosion. Last week was a huge show for the first one. Tonight is bigger and badder than ever. Tonight, Balls Mahoney will defend his title in a Falls Count Anywhere match. The X Division stars in an Ultimate X match. The winner will face Jerry Lynn next week, and that match kicks us off. And the first time this evening, the camera cuts to the ring and we see the Ultimate X set up. And in about that Subpar Wrestling, Austin Aries defeated Delirious Incognito and El Generico in an Ultimate X2 match in 8:14 when Austin Aries retrieved the item. Austin Aries 38, Delirious 41, Incognito 45, El Generico 31. So we now know that next week, pre-book match if it works. Yep, here we go. Issues again. Next week on TV it will be Jerry Lynn, Austin Aries, shall we say, versus Jerry Lynn. The X Division title will be on the line, and that will be happening next week, not to be missed. That'll be a fun X Division title match. But I guess a 42, not bad. In a bad Subpar Wrestling, Little Heat, Balls Mahoney defeat Kevin Steen in a Falls Count Anywhere match in 7:35 by pinfall the Mizuki Driver. Balls Mahoney makes defense number 5 of the NWA National Heavyweight title. Kevin Steen 27, Balls Mahoney 52, got a 39, not bad. So James Mitchell's backstage and goes, "Tonight we are here. This past week we were kept away from NWA pay-per-view. Why? Because I've had it with all of you cheering Mexico's Most Wanted and saying they're going to win the gold at NWA 30. No, they are not. You see, the Hellhounds are ready for a fight and they'll kick their ass and walk out still NWA champions and knights of the round table. Like the rest of us, we will destroy you all, no matter how big you think you are." And we lead into the 8-man tag match, and in this match, Disciples of New Church, King Abyss, Big Dave Bulk and King Kendo defeat Fit Finny, Tommy Dreamer and the Hit Squad in 8:19 when King Kendo pinned Fit Finny with a pile driver. Tommy Dreamer 56, Monster Mac 30, Dan Math 33, Fit Finny 63, King Kendo 34, Bulk 46, Big Dave 49 and Abyss 55, got a 52. In a poor match, Thunder and Lightning defeated Fast and Furious in 7:36 by when Lightning pinned Memphis choke slam. Lightning 27, Thunder 32, MR2 30, MR2 36, and Memphis 33. Got a 34. And in your main event of the night is Shane Douglas taking on the Mr. Monday Nights. Mr. Pay-Per-View, Rob Van Dam. And in a battle of superb wrestling and great heat, Rob Van Dam defeated Shane Douglas by pinfall the Frog Splash. Shane Douglas 57, RVD got an 85 and it got a 70 overall. And that's where we finished tonight's Explosion. We've given us a 63. Beautiful show. No attendance waiting to be confirmed. That's fine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go away and get the finishes all sorted for everybody, and then I'll be back. I'm going to do the women's division first, then I'll do the males. But we'll see you all back here again for NWA TNA 26. Welcome back, NWA TNA 26, weekly 26, episode part whatever of this episode. Hold on, let's have a quick gander into videos. And part 5 of the episode. Nice to see. We've got 27, 28, 29, and 30. That means we've got we're going to be a while. It's going to be a nice long episode. Get me back into the swing of things. But tonight, we open up with Sting's Warriors. I ain't done the show properly because when I recorded last Explosion, I spent 2 hours, more or less the entirety of Clash of Champions, sorting out everybody. So they have got their movesets they have in real life. So yeah, everyone's movesets are now set, so there should be no issues of just by winning by pinfall, we should get a finisher set. We see Sting Warriors backstage and Sting looks worried and Sting's like, look guys, Stunner's not even in the building tonight, he's not been here, and last week he went to Explosion on his own. Look, we've got a huge main event against Immortal. Tonight I've asked AJ, and he's agreed to join us. Are you ready? And Ken's like, look, he beat me in the future, he's a future, so he deserves to be by our side. God was like, hey, go and get him. He's now official member of Sting's Warriors. So AJ's now a member of Sting's Warriors. But where is Scott Steiner? Let's go forward. In a decent match, Chris Daniels defeated Brian Kendrick. Defeated Chris Daniels in 7:54 by pinfall the Kendrick. Daniels 55, Brian Kendrick 48. Got a 55 overall. This match was part of the Super X Cup. We'll move forward. And in this match, Pete Williams defeated Jay Lethal by pinfall the Canadian Destroyer after Scott D'Amore interfered. This was also part of the Super X Cup. Oop. So I can't really pull it in, but NWA 30, that's what I was going to try and do, but I can't open up the notepad. But NWA 30 will be Pete Williams versus Brian Kendrick in the finals of the Super X Cup. That's going to be a good one. That leads us into a tag match. In a poor match, Calgary Bulldogs defeat AMW in 7:31 when Harry Smith pinned James Storm with a winning power slam. Chris Harris 44, James Storm 35, TJ Wilson 34, Harry Smith 38. This is going to lead into a massive storyline over the next few weeks and months. So we see Team Canada in their locker room and Scott comes back in with Harry and TJ, and Pete Williams has already been back in there. And he comes and goes, Eric, you see this? We are winners, but you just sat there losing all your matches. Okay, you got to win soon. You're going to be out on your ear. And it's like, you know what? I'm going to prove you wrong very soon, prick. And he leaves the room and Scott follows him because he's got a match next. In about a good detail, Eric Young defeated Frankie Zero in 8:14 by pinfall the showstopper. Frankie Zero in 48, Eric Young 42, and he got a 48. And this is going to lead into our next angle of the night. Gets a 33. So after the match, Scott gets in the ring goes to hug him, but Young jumps out of the ring and grabs the mic. And Eric Young's like, I beat him without you once again. You're over here talking to Mike and the boys. I've done this without you, without your little backlash. You help all the others, not me. And then you have the audacity to call me a loser? Well, I'm not going to back down. I have proved it tonight. And NWA 30, Jerry Lynn, I'm coming for that title. Now, I've just remembered how I do this. I go on here and do it, don't I? So, yeah, so we now know that the X Division title will be on the line at NWA 30 at the GPB Studios, and it will be Eric Young versus Jerry Lynn. That's going to happen. Also on there is the Super X Cup finals, and that will be PD. Oh, I can't spell. I cannot spell. Williams versus Brian Kendrick, and I'll book all this up for the following episode on 29. I'll put all this in. And then we've got the Queen of Knockouts, Aja Kong versus Sweet Saraya, Hellhounds versus Mexico's Most Wanted, the TNA Cup, which is Stars and Hogan, Young versus Jerry Lynn for the X Division title, and Peter Winners versus Brian Kendrick. And so much more because it'll be a 3-hour event. Oh gosh, stop yawning. But that's a 33, not bad. We see Immortal backstage in their locker room. And all goes like, so Sting and Roy's got a new member, that's fine, because tonight we'll kick their asses, brother. You see, we called ourselves Immortal. Why? Because we are immortal. We stand as one tonight. And tonight, brother, we'll be standing tall over your bodies after we kicked your ass. So ignore everything I said on last episode. I realised after booking it all, I gave them the wrong name. I gave them the name of the main event, Mafia, which is not going to be the name, so I'm not bringing that in until 07 or 08 time if we ever get there in this database. But yeah, I wanted them to be called Immortal because of Hogan, and it makes sense calling them Immortal, so they're called Immortal. I guess 74, not bad. We're going to go to a section of big name wrestling matches. And in our first one, Edge defeated DDP in 8:19 by the execution. Edge got a 67, DDP got a 68, got a 62 overall. And in an exceptional match, Jeff Jarrett defeated Rey Mysterio Jr. in 8:10 by pinfall after using a foreign object. Rey Mysterio Jr. 88 and Jeff Jarrett 67. Of course, he used his guitar, got a 69. In a decent match, Ron Killings defeated John Tent in 7:57 by pinfall the scissors kick. John Tent at 43, Ron Killings 40, got a 45 overall. And a music video just showing to promote John Cena, who will be on Explosion next week, I've been informed, and I have got the match set. We've got Austin Aries versus Jerry Lynn for the X Division title next week. But not only we got that happening next week on Explosion, we're going to get to see John Cena in action. He will be facing John Cena versus Sabu in the main event on the Explosion. I will be flipping it around so that the NWA pay-per-views go first. Just makes it easier on booking Explosion for me, so I can build it into storylines. Then in the exceptional match, Sting Warriors, Ken Shamrock, Sting, Bill Goldberg and AJ Styles, Drew of Immortal, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash and Money Brown and Ric Flair in 24 minutes 41 by following a double count out. AJ Styles 63, Bill Goldberg 82, Sting 72, Ken Shamrock 83, Ric Flair 85, Money 55, Kevin Nash 75, Hulk Hogan 80. Now, at this point, Bill Goldberg and Monty Brown have fought their way to the back, causing the double count-out leading into this angle, which only has Scott Steiner on screen, which is not what's meant to be happening. So after the match, a brawl continues, and Steiner comes out, and he looks like he's going to help out Sting. But he hits Sting with a chair, and then lays out the rest of the Sting Warriors. We close the show with Immortal standing tall, and Steiner is now officially a heel. Ladies and gentlemen, Steiner has just turned on the Sting Warriors here tonight. They get a 73 overall rating and a increase of 70 regions. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you for TNA Wrestling Explosion and in NWA TNA 27 next week. Hello, welcome back. I accidentally cancelled Explosion and now I can't get on the air for another 3 months. Ugh. Bugger me. Anyway, welcome to NWA TNA 27. We've got 3 more, 28, 29 and 30, and then this episode will end. As I say, we normally do 5 pay-per-views an episode. But because of the sudden change in booking style from June to now, I've done a few extra just to keep this going. But in a feature decent reaction, the crowd surprising Roger Strong, the Hate Squad and CM Punk Cold Commander defeat Claudio, Calgary Bulldogs and the Hellhounds in 8:28. When Roger Strong pinned Harry Smith with a sick kick. I've also worked out I need 10 more, at least another few more baby faces. We're outnumbered by heels at the moment in this company. In a decent pre-show match, Jay Lethal and Shark Boy defeat Sanjay Dutt and the Zebra Kid in 7:46 when Shark Boy pinned the Zebra Kid with a Shark Karana. Shark Boy 43, Jay Lethal 43, Zebra Kid 27, Sanjay Dutt 46. Got a 44 overall. In a decent pre-show match, Congo Kong, Matt Sydal, Ron Killings and Sandman defeated Bobby Roode, Drew Galloway, John Tennant and Jake Roberts in 8-11. Ron Killings pinned Drew Galloway with a Truthful Consequences. Sandman 62, Ron Killings 49, Sydal 44, Congo Kong 42, Jake Roberts 47, John Tennant 50, Drew Galloway 31 and Bobby Roode 41. I do think there's two Cold Scorpios in the database. I have hired one for tonight's show as a one-night only pre-show Gibbet, and I think there's two in the database. So the one, if I'm going to hire one permanently, which is the plan, it will be the real one, and not the one we've hired tonight, which is a repeat because of the way he spelled his name when I imported loads of wrestlers. But in the pre-show, I had good wrestling, a decent crowd: Samoa Joe, Sonny Siaki, Teddy Hart, Trudy Banch and Ultimo Dragon. The three Blue Demon Jr., Trevor Guerrero Jr., Fit Finny, Juvenile Guerrero, and DDP. In 752, and Sonny Siaki pinned Trevor Guerrero, the Siaki Lips now. Ultimate Dragon 73, Trudy Banch 49, Teddy Hart 53, Siaki 48, Joe 66, Diamond Dallas Page 60, Juvenile 50, 65, Fifthany 65, Trevor Guerrero 47, Blue Demon Jr. 45, got a 64. Then we're going to go into the stuff with one night any deals. So I think there's two Tommy Ends. Coco Beware, I think there's only one. There's two Coco Bewares, actually, I do know it for a fact. I think there's two Tommy Ends, which I'll be looking into. Ultraman's Black and Kangaroos and Antonio Banks. I know there's two MVPs. In the Battle pre-show match, Lance Hoyt, King Kendo, Kevin Steen, Kenny Omega, Abyss defeat Antonio Banks, Kangaroos, Coco Beware, Tommy End, and Ultraman's Black 741. When Abyss pinned Ultraman's Black with a Black Hole Slam. Abyss 57, Kenny Omega 35, Kevin Steen 35, King Kendo 39, Lance Hoyt 24, Ultraman's Black 22, Tommy End 32, Coco Beware 18, Kangaroos 19, Antonio Banks 19, got a 40. Let's move on. Then in the pre-show, we've had a decent crowd: Subpar Wrestling, Bam Bam Bigelow, Don and Ron Harris, two Cold Scorpio and Travis Tamonka defeated Minoru Suzuki, Mr. Anderson, Prince Laikui, Thunder and Lightning 756 when Bam Bam Bigelow pinned Lightning with a power bomb. Lightning 28, Thunder 34, Prince Laikui 41, Mr. Anderson 38, Minoru Suzuki 63, Travis Tamonka 8, two Cold Scorpio 32, Ron Harris 34, Don Harris 38, Bam Bigelow 59, got a 43. Not bad. And we're going to kick off the night. Thank you. Well, Bam Bigelow is going to get signed permanently, I've decided. And we kick off the night with an ECW Legends match as Raven, Tommy Dreamer, Rhino, and Balls Mahoney, who were all in ECW. And in about a great wrestling, a decent crowd, Raven defeated Tommy, Rhino, and Balls in a street fight match in 742 when Raven pinned Tommy Dreamer, the Bulldog. Raven is now the NWA National Heavyweight Champion. Raven 68, Tommy 58, Rhino got a 72, Balls Mahoney got a 50, I got a 69. Not bad. And then JB's like, what a hectic way to kick off Impact tonight. And joining me now, Sting Warriors, who last week got attacked by Sting's right-hand man, Scott Steiner. And Sting's like, JB, let me stop you. I thought we was in arrangement. I thought we were together, but I will find someone else to join us. At NWA TNA 30, I'm going to put this on the line. I'm going to face Steiner and I'm going to kick his ass. Not alone did he attack us when Goldberg was back here taking out Monty, but he attacked our up-and-coming star, AJ Styles. Scott Steiner, this war you brought on yourself is going to take you down. And we've got nearly 2,000 people in the NWA Asylum tonight to watch this show. Now, this is not in the order that this card will be placed, obviously, but this is because I can't pre-book stuff until NWA 29, where I can go on and pre-book everything, because otherwise they expect it next week, and I don't have it next week. So it's going to be Sting versus Scott Steiner at the show for that NWA World title. After the turn last week, I had been planning this match prior to finishing off in June. This has always been the angle we're going for. That's going to be the main event. This is going to be the semi-main because we've got quite a good card. But that segment gets an 80, which is a great way. Two good matches to kick off. In a decent match, Shinsuke Nakamura defeated PG James in 8:15 by pin for the inverted power slam. Shinsuke Nakamura 53, PG James 40, got a 51, not bad. In about a good rest, great heat and good wrestling, John Cena defeated Shane Douglas in 8:04 by pin for the top rope leg drop. John Cena 50 and Shane Douglas 60. Got a 59, not bad. And then we see Immortal backstage. I meant to script everybody. We see Immortal backstage drinking champagne, and for some reason Scott Steiner isn't in the angle. Scott D'Amore is. That's me not checking my names. So Scott Steiner, not Scott D'Amore, goes, "This was the plan the whole time, and you fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I had enough of you trying to support the newcomers and that stupid X Division guys. The final straw is when you tagged with AJ and let him join. I don't want to be a part of that crap. Look, Sting, you put in that title on the line, that'll be coming back to Immortal at NWA TNA 30. And he's like, let me tell you something, brother. This is a true Scott Steiner, not the fake one who was with Sting. There's joys of all around him, brother, and right now in NWA TNA, someone is going to be murdered by him." And that gets a 72. We're going to move on to that angle. And in the next session match, Scott Steiner defeated Dustin Rhodes in 7:36 by pinfall to Frankensteiner. Got a 75. Not a bad match, actually, from these two. I wasn't expecting a lot from it. But yeah, well done Dustin and well done Scott for pulling off a great match. This only got a 49. In about a decent wrestling, but didn't much heat. Chris Daniels won a Battle Royal in 9:57. The other members of the Final Four, Incognito, Frankie Stone, and Alex Shelley, with Incognito being the final elimination. Frankie Stone got the most elimination scores in the match. We had Alex Shelley, Amazing Red, Austin Aries, Chris Sabin, Daniels, Delirious, Drago, Al Generico, Frankie Stone, and Incognito. There's an X Division Battle Royal. Got 49. Not bad. In an important match, America's Most Wanted defeated Fast and Furious, the Ballad Brothers and Naturals in 72. The elimination was the Ballad Brothers first, then Fast and Furious, and finally the Naturals. Chase Stevens 36, Shane Douglas 45, MR2 36, Memphis 32, Shane Ballard 35, Shannon Ballard 35, Shane Ballard 41, Chris Harris 42, James Storm 35. Got a 42. And then JB's like, over the past week, the Super X Cup has thrilled us all, and joining me now, one of the finalists, Brian Kendrick. And goes like, look, I left WWE and came to TNA, and now I'm standing here in the finals of Super X Cup. Believe me, I might have been in Stampede, but the men I have faced to get here have given their all. I'm going to tell you, Petey Williams does not belong in the finals. He's used Scott D'Amore to win all his matches. Come TNA 30, I'm going to kick his ass and come out Super X Cup champion. Strong words there by Brian Kendrick saying that he's going to beat Petey Williams even with Scott D'Amore at his side. Be interested to see if that actually comes to fruition over the course of the next few weeks heading into NWA TNA 30. And it's a short match. Natalie Dean Hart, Mickie James, Daphne and Aja Kong defeated Amazing Reg, Angelina Love, Gail Kim and Jetta in 4:47 when Aja Kong pinned Amazing Kong with Uraniki. This is actually, I think, the best match we've had from the women's division, and they're really starting to improve some of these women in this division. Aja Kong 60, Daphne 34, Mickie James 29, Natalie Dean Hart 30, Jetta 32, Gail Kim 28, Angelina Love 26, and Amazing Kong 37. Got a 31 overall, not bad at all. In a decent match, Mexico's Most Wanted defeated the Briscoe Brothers in 7:42 when Damien 666 pinned Mark Briscoe with a powerbomb. Mark Briscoe 38, Jay Briscoe 38, Halloween 68, and Damien 666 42. Got a 50. And then after the match, the Mexico's Most Wanted is celebrating the victory in their ring when Bulk and Big Dave come down to the ring and they have a massive brawl in the ring until Scotty come out and split them up. After the match, continue to hype their match at NWA 30 for the Knights of the Round Table and the NWA World Tag Team titles. In the next session match, Juice and Liger, Rey Mysterio Jr. and RVD defeat Edge, Jeff Jarrett and Sabu in 7:36 when Juice and Liger pinned Edge with the Liger Bomb. RVD 81, Rey Mysterio Jr. 87, Juice and Liger 88, Sabu 74, Jeff Jarrett 68 and Edge 73. Sabu benefited from having a hot new move. So yeah, that was quite good. 69. Don Wrestler's pretty weak. Well, we've got to build him up. It's fine. And then about the good wrestling and a decent match of crowd, Petey Williams and Eric Young, aka Team Canada, defeated Joe Lynn and Brian Kendrick in 7:50 when Eric Young pinned Jerry Lynn with a neck breaker. Eric Young 45, Petey Williams 48, Brian Kendrick 51, and Jerry Lynn 70. Got a 62. Just a way of hyping up the two big X Division matches ahead of NWA 30. And this is just a way to get our rating up. In the next exception match, Monty Brown and Ric Flair defeat Ken Shamrock, a stinging 8-10 when Monty Brown pinned Ken Shamrock, illegally using the ropes for leverage. In terms of ring work, Ric Flair essentials last, Monty Brown was the weak link. Sting 73, Ken Shamrock 79, Ric Flair 89, and Monty Brown 55. Got a 78, not bad. And that leads us into our final main event of the night, as Goldberg will tag with AJ Styles to take on the team of Nash and Hogan. That's going to come up right now. In the next exception match, AJ Styles and Bill Goldberg defeat Hulk Hogan and Kevin Nash in 24 minutes 38 when AJ Styles pinned Kevin Nash with a phenomenal forearm. Bill Goldberg 89, AJ Styles 70, and Kevin Nash 71, and Hulk Hogan 69. As I said, I have changed all their movesets, so they've got every single move they've always used throughout their careers. So you'll see phenomenal forearms, you'll see Styles clashes and everything else. And AJ Styles and Bill Goldberg showed excellent chemistry teaming together, which is interesting. And they got a nice 78, and that's how we finished tonight's show, with AJ Styles standing tall over the heels, giving us a 76, increasing our popularity across the board in 70 regions. Ladies and gentlemen, next week we'll be returning to OBS, the OBS studios, also where NWA 30 will be happening from. We'll see you guys live for NWA TNA 28, live from the OBS studios in a few. So we're going to get straight into the action here tonight, and we are ready to rock and roll. And we've got Dusty Rhodes opening us up tonight. We're not going to pre-show, post-show for the next couple of weeks until I get things sorted, because I've now got too many faces over heels. Oh, everything's going wrong. But anyway, Dusty's like, we go to the GPB studios, and then this new music hits, and out comes Dusty through the curtain, and Dusty's like, so my project's gone, DCW has gone under, but I sold it to the awesome owner like XPW has too. You see, I'm here, baby, to support this great company. Now I know they've been doing this for 28 weeks and it's been great, but let me tell you something, baby. Roddy and Ted, you're not going to keep fighting. I am here to make sure this company, and with this Ted music cuts on, and he goes, look, we don't need three of us running this place, Dusty. It's stupid. And just like, look, we do after the past weeks, this show has been a shambles, and it's got explosion thrown off its network. So tonight, we got a meeting in the back, and I'm running this show. Go now. And my first call is a tag team title match, Hellhounds versus AMW, and that happens right now, baby. There you go, Dusty Rhodes impersonation. Probably never ever do that again in a Dusty Rhodes promo. Just take out your voice box. Anyway, gets a nice 71 to kick us off. Dusty Rhodes is now with Impact TNA. Impact's the other series you're doing, Josh. And these match the Hellhounds defeat AMW when in 8:13 when Bulk pinned James Storm with the Bulkish driver, and the Hellhounds made defense with 8 of their NWA World Tag Team titles. Chris Harris 41, Storm 35, Big Dave 50, Bulk 46, got a 49, not bad. In about dispatch class, Sub-Pro Wrestling Vampire Warrior defeated Trilly Blanchard in 7:39 by pinfall the Impaler. Trilly Blanchard 34, Vampire Warrior 42, got a 41. In about the Turbo Wrestling Non-Existent Crowd Heat, the Great Khali defeated Kevin Steen in 3 minutes 23 by pinfall with the Brain Chop. The Great Khali 13, Kevin Steen 36, got a 23. We'll be working on his in-ring ability, hopefully making him better than what he was when he was in WWE. We see Eric in the locker room, but there's no Scott D'Amore tonight, and for some reason Roddy Piper is not on the screen again. So tonight we've been abandoned by Scott for Border City Wrestling, and you think he's going to support us. So tonight I am in charge, and it's going to go like this: kick ass and win without him. You see how he's treated us, and it's stupid. And there's a knock at the door, and Roddy enters. And Roddy's like, "Hey guys, I just had a meeting. I've been told there's going to be a rematch from your and Peter tag match last week, and Teddy, Bobby, Harry, and TJ will be in a multi-man match, and that happens right now." And Eric Young looks annoyed, and we go straight into that match. And in about that Sub-Pro Wrestling a little heat, in about that Sub-Pro Wrestling a little heat, Team Canada, Teddy Hart, Wilson, Smith, and Bobby Roode defeat Strong, Fergus the Vet, CM Punk, and Colt Cabana 8 and 9 when Bobby Roode pinned Colt Cabana with a Rude Awakening. Bobby Roode 39, Harry Smith 38, TJ Wilson 31, Teddy Hart 53, Fergus the Vet 38, Colt Cabana 39, CM Punk 42, and Roderick Strong 31, got 45. In a decent match, Bam Bam Bigelow defeated Minoru Suzuki in 8:09 by pinfall the Powerbomb. Minoru Suzuki sustained a flying kneecap, or floating kneecap, that's interesting. Minoru Suzuki 49, Bam Bam Bigelow 55, got a 50 overall. Minoru Suzuki sustained a floating kneecap in this match. I'm now going to Google what a floating kneecap is, because I have never heard of an injury that goes by the name of Floating Kneecap. Has anyone else heard of this? So I'm now Googling Floating Kneecap. It's also known as a runner's knee, perch or tendons, floating kneecap. Oh, okay. It is a thing. Something that runners do, so Minoru must have been running in the match. But yes, that's that done. That gets a nice 50. And we got 79 for this angle, which is not bad. So basically we see, Immortal in a locker room, and when Ted rushes in out of breath, and he goes, "Look, guys, I know you're meant to be doing a piece to camera. Look, Sting's got someone, and he's here tonight. Now, I've been told it's all 5 of you in the main event, and you're facing them." And Hogan's like, "Let me tell you something, brother. You rushing here to tell us we've got a match tonight. It's our night off, brother. We will not be going out there once again to kick Sting's Warriors' asses." And Ted's like, "Dixie and Alonso said you would say that. So if you don't go out through that ring and fight, tonight you're suspended for 6 months. And AJ wins the TNA Cup and will face Sting at NWA 30. And Hook's like, Ted, give Dixie and the Silence Owner this message. And he just slaps Ted around the face and just kicks him out of the door. "Right, boys, we better go ready for our match." And he just then shoves the camera guy out behind him and shuts the door in their faces. And I guess a nice 79. And then JP's like, "Well, it looks like someone's taking control, and about time too. But joining me now, NWO Mexico's now? Joining me now, Mexico's Most Wanted." Don't know why I put NWO. Halloween, I'm glad we're only 2 weeks from NWA 30. Because we need to kick ass, and the Hellhounds are going down. We might be hated too, but I can tell you, they are the most hated tag team in TNA. And Damien666 is like, "This match will now be in the steel cage, live. So Mr. James Mitchell cannot interfere. We're going to face the Hellhounds 1-on-1. And I have put that into our little booklet of matches, and there you go. You can see Mexico's Most Wanted Hellhounds in a round table steel cage match for the NWA World Tag Team titles as well. That will be happening live on pay-per-view. In about good wrestling, these matches were crowd. Eric Young and Petey Williams defeat Joe Lynn and Brian Kendrick in a Falls County Way match in 8:23. And Eric Young pinned Joe Lynn with the neck breaker again. Petey Williams 49, Eric Young 45, Brian Kendrick 48, Joe Lynn 70, got a 54 overall. Not bad. In about Pro Wrestling Little Heat, Drew Galloway, Mr. Anderson and Prince Lacouille defeat Tommy Dreamer, Brian Danielson and Montel Fontaine vs. Porter in 7:56 when Prince Lacouille pinned Brian Danielson with a top rope DDT. MVP 19, Brian Danielson 42, Tommy Dreamer 52, Prince Lacouille 39, Anderson 34 and Drew Galloway 30. Got a 30 overall. Brian Danielson sustained the neck nerve damage in this match. Not the best. In about Superb Wrestling and Great Heat, Rhino, Sabu, Jeff Jarrett and Edge defeat Ron Killings, Raven, Juicen, Liger, and Rey Mysterio Jr. in 7:35, and Sabu pinned Ron Killings with a triple jump moonsault. Edge 70, Jeff Jarrett 70, Sabu 77, Rhino 70, Rey Mysterio Jr. 87, Juicen, Liger 87, Raven 69, and Ron Killings 43. Got a 77, not bad. In a superb match, DDP defeats Shane Douglas in 8:17 by pin of the Diamond Cutter. Diamond does pay 60, Shane Douglas 35, got a 56 overall, not bad. And then in our main event, an exceptional match, Warrior, Bill Goldberg, Ken Shamrock, AJ Styles and Sting defeat Hogan, Nash, Monty, Rick, Scott Steiner in 25:04 when Warrior pinned Monty Brown with a big splash. Sting 71, AJ 67, Ken Shamrock 84, Bill Goldberg 83, Warrior 74, Scott Steiner 79, Ric Flair 82. Monty Brown 55, Kevin Nash 80 and Hulk Hogan 78. Got a 76 overall. Warrior is not the replacement or the new member of Sting's Warriors. I have hired him, but I've messed it up, so I need to fiddle with it a bit to get him to be able to perform, but he will be debuting next week. That's where we finished tonight's show. And I've got Boo Choo Choo too. And I guess 73 overall increased our popularity in 17 regions. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you guys live next week for NWA TNA 29, the Go Home Show live from the asylum before we come back to GPB Studios in the new year. Well, it will be the new year next week. Our first show of 2003 will be next week. And I can promise you this, it'll be the Go Home edition before NWA 30 Genesis. We'll see you guys for the Go Home Show next week. Thank you for watching. So I'm going to jump back in. Hello. I did say our next thing will be independent wrestling from Mexico City last night. LA Parker. Charlie Parker, is that the original? Yeah, it's the original. CMLL. He was at an independent show last night showing off his colours. That's good. In Mexico, that's fine. Saka Pro Wrestling Holiday Paradise. Cage match, nice. Looking show there. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the year that was. It was 2002. We probably won't got any awards because we ain't been active for that long in the year. So it's now January 2003, so it's going to be our whole year in active capacity from doing it. The rest of the year is being given to Matsuya Misawa, who works for Noah, which seems to be the best company out there. Company of the year also is Noah. Team of the year are going to Tenji Koji. Tenji, I do believe, is New Japan team, so that's fine. Match of the year has been retorted to No TV bout where Matsuya Misawa defeated Kenta Kobashi. Show of the year goes to Noah Flame Test 1. So we'll have a look and see, shall we? Like we normally do. Flame Test, here we go. And we're going to have a quick look at the show. Mitsumaji J and Kima to retain the GH title. Kenta Kobashi, not a bad show actually. You can see there 299 matches. So no wonder that's got show of the year. Young Rest of the Year goes to, for the first time, is Vladlo Jr. Veteran of the Year goes to the 50-year-old. That's an excellent. Is Kenka. Female Rest of the Year goes to Miko. Independent Rest of the Year goes to Ric Flair. Well, there you go, Ric Flair's got an award. Man of the Year goes to MVP, which is not the real MVP, so ignore that. Now of the Year goes to Jim Ross, who is still in WWE, and I'm waiting for his contract to finish. Expires in 3 years and 4 months. Well, he'll be coming here in 3 years and 4 months. Colour commentator of the year goes to Takahashi Manari, and ref of the year goes to Jack Don, who captured the trophy his first time, who also works for WWE and has got a year and 4 months, who I do want to get on our roster. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is where we are at. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you for the Go Home show and our first big show of 2003 NWA 30 very soon. I want to thank you all for joining us on this journey. We've now made it. We're nearly heading to a year in business. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys again real. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's NWA TNA. It is number 29, and that means I've got some rebooking to do for you all. So we're going to start off with the Queen of the Knockouts, which will also be for the female championship, and that match will be happening live on pay-per-view. It's going to be Aja Kong versus Sweet Soraya. So Aja Kong versus Sweet Soraya night on, well, it's just Sweet Soraya at this point. Next week, we've got that coming up, which will be for the NWA World Women's title, as well as the Queen of the Knockouts. So that will be happening next week. What else have we got planned for it? I will now cross this off as we go, so I know what we're doing. A steel cage match for the Knights of the Round Table and the NWA World Tag Team titles as well. But of course, next week is NWA TNA 30, so I like to do all this on camera, so you guys know what you've got to look forward to for the final episode of this, 2v2. There we go, that's how I do it. Right, I've gone too far down for Cage Escape. That will do nicely. So a Cage Escape match, of course. The Hellhounds will be in action against Mexico's Most Wanted. Oh, we'll do it the other way around because obviously the Hellhounds are the champions and the current reigning defending Tag Team Champions, NWA World Tag Team Champions, which they will be on the line that night, and also that will be for the XPW Knights of the Round Table match pre-book. That one's now. Oh, I forgot to click save. Do that. Next up is the TNA Cup, the main event of the night. It's going to be AJ Styles versus Hulk Hogan for the TNA Cup. So that'll be a match you will not want to miss. That'll be AJ Styles taking on Hulk Hogan for the TNA Cup. We've seen the rise of. There we go. Yeah, we're not going to put the belt on the line. I don't even know why I still got it. And next up will be the X Division Championship match between Jerry Lynn and Jerry Lynn versus Eric Young. That's going to be an interesting match, not one to be missed either. Jerry Lynn versus Eric Young, and that's going to be for the TNA X Division title. So that will be happening also next week. What else have we got planned? The Super X Cup Finals. Oh yeah, that's all we got planned. I know that there's something else, but that's to tonight's show, innit? That's fine. That's fine. So we've got the Super X Cup Finals, which of course is Petey Williams taking on Brian Kendrick, and that will be for the Super X Cup. There we go. Pre-book that, and then also the final and only other match we've pre-booked for this show and built up over the course of 2 weeks probably is Sting versus Scott Steiner, and that will be for the NWA World Heavyweight title, and that will be your semi-main. But there is another big match, but that will be come to in a bit. But in a poor pre-show match, Narinta, Sarita Soraya, Natty Nadine Hart and Arja Kong defeated Amazing Red, Angelina Love, Gail Kim, Jetta in 8:26 when Arja Kong pinned Amazing Kong with the Uraki. Arja 61, Natty 29, Sweet Soraya 31, Rinta 27, Jetta 32, Gail Kim 27, Angelina Love 26, and Amazing Kong 37. Arja Kong strong in this match, which is good, of 45, not bad. In a decent pre-show match, Amazing Red, Shark Boy, Saban, Kazarian, and Jay Lethal defeated Cognito, Sanjay Dutt, Daniels, Austin Aries, Alex Shelley in 6:45 when Jay Lethal pinned Austin Aries with the lethal injection. Shelley 42, Aries 37, Daniels 36, Sanjay Dutt 42, Incognito 43, Jay Lethal 46, Frank Kazarian 44, Chris Saban 48, Shark Boy 42, and Amazing Red 44, got a 51. In a decent pre-show match, Trudy Banshins, Ken Nakamura, Shane Douglas, and Rhino defeated Brian Danielson, Fit Philly, Matt Sydal on MVP in 7:40 with Shinsuke Nakamura submitted Brian Danielson. Rhino 69, Shane Douglas 57, Shinsuke Nakamura 59, Trudy Banshins 14, MVP 19, Matt Sydal 41, Fit Philly 55, and Brian Danielson 34. Got a 58 overall, not bad. In a poor pre-show match, the Hit Squad and Fast and Furious defeated CM Punk and CM Punk, Colt Cabana, Thunder and Lightning in 7:42, and Monster Mac pinned Colt Cabana with a big Mac splash. MR2 34, Memphis 32, Monster Mac 31, Dan Math 35, Lightning 30, Thunder 32, Colt Cabana 41, and CM Punk 43. We have 2,096 people inside this venue tonight at the TNA Asylum. In a pre-show, good wrestling in a decent crowd, Brian Kendrick and Jerry Lynn defeated Eric Young and Petey Williams at 6:26 when Jerry Lynn pinned Petey Williams with a cradle pole driver. And that is the best time for Norton to turn up. Petey Williams 51, Young 48, Jerry Lynn 65, Brian Kendrick 52, got a 62 overall. And in a poor pre-show match, John Cena, Juvenile Guerrero, Larry Zbyszko, Roderick Strong, and Sam Mann defeated Tamonka, Ray Lepi, Lex Lovett, Kevin Fatigue, and Chance Profit in 5:52 when Sam Mann pinned Ray Lepi with the right Russian leg sweep. Only got 41. These were all one nightly talent. So Chance Profit 19, Kevin Fatigue 15, Lex Lovett 28, Ray Lepi 17, Tamonka got a 13, Sam Mann got a 64, Strong got a 31, Larry Zbyszko got a 36, Juvenile Guerrero 67, and John Cena 52. Got a 41 overall, not bad. And in the pre-show bout, Subpar Wrestling Little Heat, Ken Shamrock on the Great Khali defeated Joey Mercer and Ultiman's Black in 6:10 when Ken Shamrock pinned Joey Mercer with the belly-to-belly suplex. Ultiman's Black 25, Joey Mercer 12, Great Khali 15, and Ken Shamrock 83, got a 55. Not bad. And then we kick off the show with his new theme. Out comes Randy Savage to a huge pop from the Asylum, and he's like, "What a way to start the year off right! Live on pay-per-view for TNA Wrestling. I am here, and I am replacing Scott Steiner and Sting's Warriors. Next week, live on pay-per-view, it'll be me taking on Ric Flair in this ring. And tonight, AJ Styles and AJ Sting and me will face Hogan, Flair, and Scott Steiner right in this ring. I've been sat at home watching this crap, and they're not going to help this amazing company rise out of the dust. What? I'm recording. Right, where were we? Here we are. So we had Randy Orton come out, and he goes, "What a great way to start the year! Sting's Warriors live on pay-per-view." So anyway, so I'm here to replace Scott Steiner and Sting Warriors. The next week, live on pay-per-view, will be me taking on Ric Flair right in this ring. And tonight, AJ Styles, Sting and me will face Hogan, Flair, and Scott Steiner right in this ring. I've been sat at home watching this crap, and they're not going to help this amazing company rise out of the dust with their crap. I've seen the future right here in AJ Styles, John Cena. The X Division is on fire. So tonight, I'm going to help AJ and prove to you this is not ECW and WC Hybrid. This is TNA Wrestling. And when it's Roddy's music comes out, and he goes, "How could you come out here and make a match? You're an idiot. You can't do this. This is my Ted and call me. Oh, I better not forget Dusty and that." Randy hands him a note and leaves the ring, and he goes, "Okay, that's fine then." Then this says that opening match will be Rob Van Dam versus Raven. And he looks really confused about the note, but the note's obviously come from higher ups. But now we've got another brilliant match planned for next week. It's going to be Randy Savage. He will be in action taking on Ric Flair. That's going to be happening live on pay-per-view next week. Against 76, not bad opening. So in about superb wrestling and great heat, Rob and Raven defeat RVD in 7:07 by pinfall the Russian leg sweep. Raven makes runs number 2 of the NWA National Heavyweight title. RVD 78, Raven 69, got a 63. In about superb wrestling, subpar wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, delirious. Nigel McGuinness and El Generico defeat Doug Williams, Zebra Kid and Drago in 8-3, when Nigel McGuinness pinned Doug Williams with a Governor's Crumpet. El Generico 34, Nigel McGuinness 32, Delirious 45, Drago 35, Zebra Kid 27, Doug Williams 34, and that goes for 35 overall. In about these rounds of crowd, subpar wrestling, ODB defeat Daphne and Mickey James in 5:41. ODB pinned Mickey James with a bam. Daphne 35, ODB 43, and Mickey James 27. Got a 40. We should have scripted this, but anyway, we'll go with it. So James is like, 1 week's time we're going to kick ass. So we see the new church in our church. They've got symbols lit by, it's all lit by candlelight. And James is like, 1 week's time we're going to kick ass like we always do. Always have. Every week. Message once you think you're going to win, you're stupid. If you think that, it's not funny, it's dumb. Now I'm getting told that Vampire Warrior wants Abyss. Well, good luck, you stupid WWF reject. Then there is the guy Tommy who wants to face King Kano. Good luck to all of you. The devil is always on our side. And he just gives a laugh. So now we've got a few more matches added. Of course, I wasn't going to leave off Abyss. And Abyss will be taking on Vampire Warrior, a.k.a. Gangrel from the WWF. And not only have we got Gangrel in action, we have got, and this one's going to be exciting, Tommy Dreamer versus King Kendo. A match I've been wanting to do for a while. Let's have a look. It's a match I've done in, different forms, as you can see here. Like on the NWA Weekly Pay-Per-View 4 and Explosion, but they've never really faced in singles action. It's something I wanted to do. So it's going to be King Kendo and Tommy Dreamer live on pay-per-view. We're getting a nice card set up. And then JB's like, at the top of this Explosion show, Randy Savage came out and announced next week he's taking on Ric Flair live on pay-per-view. Joining me now, Immortal. And Ric's like, so Sting had to go to Savage for help, did he? Well, tonight we'll prove why we're number one. You see, we stand here as a group, we stand here as a family, and we'll kick ass and stand tall and proud over all of your losers tonight. Tonight is the night where Immortal proves that we can beat anyone and anything. Now, JB, if you don't mind, but Monty and Nash have matches next, so we need to get going. And JB's like, well, you have it, Immortal live here tonight, and next up, Liger and Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Nash and Monty Brown. And we're going to go into that match, and he does brilliantly well. And in an exceptional match, Kevin Nash and Monty Brown defeat Liger and Rey Mysterio Jr. in 8:02, and Nash pinned Rey Mysterio Jr. with a jackknife powerbomb. Monty Brown 55, Kevin Nash 73, Rey Mysterio Jr. 87, and Liger 89, got a 79 overall. Beautiful match. In a decent match, Balls Mahoney, Blue Demon Jr. and Trevor Guerrero Jr. defeated Prince Lakuri, Lance Hoyt and Sonny Siaki in 7:52, and Trevor Guerrero Jr. pinned Lance Hoyt. Sonny Siaki 47, Lance Hoyt 24, Prince Lakuri 43, Trevor Guerrero 45, Blue Demon Jr. 42, and Balls Mahoney 53. Also, at this pay-per-view, this match was announced online, or by me just now, depending on which way you want to look at it. It's going to be a Fans Bring the Weapons match, and it will be Balls Mahoney in a rematch with Raven for the NWA National Heavyweight title, and that will be happening live as well. Quite a few good matches happening on this show. That got a 49, not bad. And then we see the camera hiding. It's filmed like we're not meant to see this is happening, but we can see what's happening. It's kind of hidden, and it's Scott and Eric Young arguing, and Scott's like, what the hell was that stunt last week? I'm in charge, and I'm the head booker of BCW. I had to go, and you think you can control this group? Do you? And he was like, well, most of the group liked, and all of us were happy. How about you get out there and help the boys? Don't action next. You're stood here arguing with me. It's not helping them, is it? And he just storms off, and Scott heads the other way. And he gets a 37. In a decent match, Dustin Rhodes, Ron Killings and the Harris Brothers defeat Team Canada, Teddy Hart, Harry Smith, TJ Wilson and Bobby Roode when Dustin Rhodes pinned TJ Wilson with a flying lariat. Bobby Roode 38, TJ Wilson 34, Harry Smith 40, Teddy Hart 47, Ron Killings 49, Don Harris 44, and Don Harris 39. Dustin Rhodes got a 73, got a 57 overall. Not bad. In a decent match across Subpar Wrestling, Naturals and the Ballad Brothers defeat AMW and the Briscoes in 746 when Andy Douglas pinned Jay Briscoe with a neutralized natural selection. Shannon Ballard 35, Shane Ballard 39, Chase Stevens 32, Andy Douglas 46, Mark Briscoe 39, Jay Briscoe 37, Chris Harris 48, and James Storm 34. Got a 39 overall. I'm going to have a bit swig of my drink because my throat's hurting. In a decent match, Bill Goldberg won a Battle Royal in 10 minutes 22 seconds. The other members of the Final Four, John Tennant, Bam Bam Bigelow and BG James, with John Tennant being the final elimination. BG James got the most eliminations to cause the match. And this match, we have Bam Bam Bigelow, BG James, Bill Goldberg, Claudio, Drew, Fergal, John, Kenny Omega, Kevin Steen, and Mr. Anderson, who got a 50 overall. In an exceptional match, Warrior, Dusty Rhodes, and Diamond Dallas Page defeat Edge, Jeff Jarrett, and Sabu in 8:50 when Dustin Rhodes pinned Edge with a bionic elbow. Diamond Dallas Page 66, Dusty Rhodes 66, Warrior 74, Sabu 78, Jeff Jarrett 66, and Edge 76. Got a 75 overall. Not bad. In about a good wrestling and decent match for the crowd, Samoa Joe defeated Congo Kong in 7:47 by pinfall with a lariat. Samoa Joe 63, Congo Kong 41. Got a 60 overall. Not bad. Bum 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 bum. In a decent match, Disciples of New Church, King Kendo, Big Dave, Bulk, and Abyss defeat Tommy Dreamer, Vampire Warrior, Mexico's Most Wanted in 7:38 when Abyss pinned Damien 666 with a death penalty after James Mitchell interfered. Abyss 54, Bulk 49, Big Dave 57, King Kendo 37, Vampire Warrior 43, Damien 66 39, Halloween 56, and Tommy Dreamer 64. Got a 53 overall. Not bad, and then it goes into your main event of the night. It's Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Scott Steiner take on Sting, Styles, and Randy Savage. It's your main event of the evening. And in the exceptional match, Sting's Warriors, Randy Savage, Sting, and AJ Styles defeat Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Scott Steiner, which is immortal. In 25-20 when AJ Styles pinned Ric Flair with a Styles Clash. AJ 64, Sting 74, Randy Savage 79. Scott Steiner 81, Ric Flair 89, and Hulk Hogan 67. They got an 80 overall. That's how we finished the show with AJ Styles and Sting's Warriors standing tall over Hogan and that lot. And that is how we finished tonight's pay-per-view with 77 overall rating. Increased our popularity in 17 regions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you for NWA TNA 30, which is going to be happening very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. It's NWA TNA pay-per-view weekly number 30. It's our big one. It's 3 hours long. 187 people tonight in the GPB studios. And in our opening contest live on the TNAWrestling.com, it's our pre-shows. It's our pre-show. And in a poor pre-show match, Teddy Hart, Calgary Bulldogs, and the Ballad Brothers defeat Roddy Strong, the Hit Squad, CM Punk, Colt Cabana in 6:24. When Teddy Hart pinned Monster Mac with the open heart surgery. Colt Cabana 36, CM Punk 42, Monster Mac 29, Dan Maff 35, Roddy Strong 30, Teddy Hart 51, Shannon Ballard 57, Shane Ballard 39, TJ Wilson 34, and Harry Smith 40. Giving us a 43 overall. Not a bad way. In a poor pre-show match, the Harris Brothers and the Fast and Furious defeated Naturals and Thunder and Lightning in 6:58 when Don Harris pinned Thunder with a big boot. MR2 36, Memphis 32, Don Harris 41, Ron Harris 30, Lightning 29, Thunder 29, Chase Stevens 32, and Andy Douglas 39. It got a 38 overall. In a decent pre-show match, Blue Demon Jr., Dustin Rhodes, Congo Kong, and Ron Killings defeat Ultimate Dragon, Prince Lakuri, Lance Hoyt, and Bobby Roode in 6:08 when Blue Demon Jr. pinned Bobby Roode with the Ace Crosser. Bobby Roode 39, Lance Hoyt 23, Prince Laku 44, Ultimate Dragon 69, Ron Killings 43, Congo Kong 42, Dustin Rhodes 68, and Blue Demon Jr. 43. Got 49 overall. Not a bad match. Also, we've lost Warrior already. He's now going to Mexico to wrestle at CMML. So he's been put on the pre-show tonight because he's leaving us. In the pre-show, I didn't have much Cheating Tail Wrestling. ODB, Jetta, Gail Kim, Angelina Love, Amazing Kong defeat Daphne, Mickey James, 99 Winter, and Simply Licious. In 6:30, when Amazing Kong pinned up Mikey Jones with the Awesome Bomb. Amazing Kong 41, Angelina Love 28, Gail Kim 30, Jenna 33, ODB 40, Simply Licious 25, Winner 28, Natalie Dinart 27, Mickey Jones 27, and Daphne got a 36. Got a 37 overall, not bad. In extremely short pre-show match, Doug Williams, Chris Daniels, Austin Aries, and Alex Shelley defeated Frankie Zone and Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal, Nigel McGuinness shot, but in 4:46 when Doug Williams pinned Nigel McGuinness with a Chaos Theory. Alex Shelley 46, Austin Aries 39, Daniels 57, Williams got a 34 shot, but got a 40. Nigel McGuinness 40, Jay Lethal 46, and Frankie Zarian got a 40 as well. Got a nice 40 rating overall. In a decent pre-show match, Rob Van Dam, Matt Solo, Larry Zbysko, and Juvenile Guerrero and Fifth Any defeat Eric Rotz, Kendall Windham, Kid Romero, Medusa, and Paul London at 6:23. When Rob Van Dam pinned Paul London with a Van Terminator. Fifth Any 61, Juvenile 60, Larry Zbysko 36, Matt Solo 43, RVD 80, Paul London 27, Medusa got a 20, Kid Romero got a 33, Kendall Windham got a 20, 54, and Eric Rotz got a 23. Of course, these are all little nightly deal, getting a special showcase on TNA.com against some legends there, and of course the legends win. All the TNA people. In the future, good wrestling and a decent match card. Warrior Sandman and Rey Mysterio Jr. defeat Shane Douglas, Tim Storm, and Truly Banch 604, and Rey Mysterio Jr. pinned Tim Storm on the Drop the Dime. Rey Mysterio Jr. 86, Sandman 59, Warrior 74, Truly Banch 32, Tim Storm 33, and Shane Douglas 59. Of course, Warrior's leaving for CMLL, so he's been thrown on the pre-show. And we do have one post-show match as well tonight, because 3 hours wasn't long enough to fit everyone on. Tonight, after 30 weeks of great wrestling action, we come back for a 3-hour supercard like no other. Tonight is the night where stars will rise and some will fall as we crown the first ever TNA Tournament champions. Tonight at GPB Studios, we continue to climb to the top. And we cut to GPB Studios, the fans are going crazy chanting TNA, and we cut to Mike, Don, and Jerry at the announcer's desk. And Mike's like, tonight, it's a show. It's a show of shows. It's NWA 30 tonight. It's stacked. We've got cages and openers up. Fans bring the weapons for the rematch for the Heritage title. And Jerry's like, over the past few weeks, TNA's been in turmoil, but tonight we'll get back on track. This is a show that's going to put us on the map bigger and better than ever. And I was like, look, the ring is ready for the fans to bring the weapons match. Let's get this show rolling. Here we go. And we're going to get this show rolling. 187 people have brought weapons for this match. And in about a great heat, great wrestling, and a decent reaction from the crowd, Raven defeated Balls Mahoney, and the fans bring the weapons match in 10-20 by pin of the Bulldog. Raven makes defense number 3 of these NWA National Heavyweight title. Balls Mahoney 56, Raven got a 68, got a 62 overall. In a decent match, Abyss defeated Vampire Warrior in 10-13 by pin of the Black Hole Slam. Abyss 56, Vampire Warrior 46, got a 53 overall. Beautiful. In a decent match with Brian Kendrick, defeated Petey Williams in 9:43 by pinfall of Kendrick. Brian Kendrick wins the Super X Cup. And Petey Williams got a 51 and Brian Kendrick got a 50. So Brian Kendrick is now the champion of the Super X Cup. He's the first ever Super X Cup winner right here in TNA Wrestling. So congratulations goes out to him this evening. In a battle at Subpar Wrestling and non-existent Cardi, MVP, Fergal Defect and Brian Danielson, Kenny Omega, Kevin Steen and Drew Galloway in 8:30 when Brian Danielson submitted Kevin Steen. Brian Danielson 33, Fergal Defect 42, MVP 19, Drew Galloway 33, Kevin Steen 31, and Kenny Omega 37. Got a 38 overall. As I say, we are trying to push the future stars, and here's a collection of them right now for you guys to enjoy. In a decent match, Arja Kong defeated Sweet Saray in 8-10 by pin for the Uraki. Arja Kong wins the King of the Knockouts title, and she also makes defense number 2 of the NWA World Women's title. Sweet Saray 30, Arja Kong 58. She's the first ever Queen of the Knockouts, and that got a nice 47. Congratulations to her. In a decent match, King Kendo defeated Tommy Dreamer in 10-15 by pin for the Kendo Bomb. King Kendo 36, Tommy Dreamer 54, got a 50 overall. Beautiful little match there. In about a decent wrestling with Machi, El Generico, Delirious, Chris Sabin, Amazing Red defeated Zebra Kid, Sanjay Doughty, Cognito, and Drago in 7:48. When El Generico pinned Cognito with an Ole kick. Amazing Red 43, Chris Sabin 45, Delirious 41, El Generico 35, Drago 36, Cognito 47, Sanjay Doughty 42, and Zebra Kid 31. Got a 35 overall. In about superb wrestling and great heat rematch from the multi-man match we had this past week, where Dusty Rhodes defeated Edge. Well, tonight Edge defeated Dusty Rhodes in 6:32 by pinfall to spear. Edge got a 70 and Dusty Rhodes got a 57. Got a 60 overall, not bad. In a decent match, the Hellhounds defeated Mexico's Most Wanted in a steel cage. Mexico's Most Wanted. In a cage match in 10:06, when Bulk escaped the cage, the Hellhounds made defense number 10 of the NWA World Tag Team titles, and they are the first ever Knights of the Round Table. Halloween 60, Damien 66-40, Big Dave 55, and Bulk 51. Got a 55 overall. Nice match there. In about a great wrestling and a decent match in the crowd, Eric Young defeated Jerry Lynn in 13:54 by pinfall the Showstopper. Eric Young is now the TNA X Division champion. Eric Young 49, Jerry Lynn 66, got a 57 overall. Nice match there. In a poor match, Trevor Guerrero Jr., Claudio, and the Great Khali defeated Sonny Siaki, Shinsuke Nakamura, Mr. Anderson over 42, and Trevor Guerrero Jr. pinned Mr. Anderson. Great Khali 15, Claudio 33, Chavo 45, Mr. Anderson 34, Shinsuke Nakamura 62, and Sonny Siaki 46. Probably this match could have been moved to the pre-show, and we could have moved some of the other major names onto the main card, but as I say, I want to push some of the future of TNA, and that was that match. In a poor match, America's Most Wanted defeated the Briscoes in 7:42 when James Storm pinned Jay Briscoe with an 8-second ride. Chris Harris 43, James Storm 36, Mark Briscoe 39, and Jay Briscoe 35. Not bad actually, 37. In an exceptional match, Ken Shamrock and Bill Goldberg defeated Monty Brown and Kevin Nash in 7:58 when Bill Goldberg pinned Kevin Nash with a spear. Kevin Nash 67, Monty Brown 55, Bill Goldberg 79, and Ken Shamrock 79. Got 68 overall, not bad. Video plays hyping up one of our three main event matches we have here tonight. And this is the first one of three. Is Savage taking on Flair. And in an exceptional match, Randy Savage defeated Ric Flair in 14:51 by pinfall. Randy Savage 79, Ric Flair 71. Got 76, beautiful. And then we got a video plays hyping up Sting taking on Scott Steiner here tonight. And in an exceptional match, Sting defeated Scott Steiner in 22 minutes 19 by pinfall the Scorpion Death Drop. Sting makes defense number 4 of his NWA World Heavyweight title. Don Thingamee, Scott Steiner has a gimmick against Stale, and there's tendencies of the thing on Stray while we saw Scott Steiner's new gimmick out. Anyway, and then our main event tonight is Hogan taking on AJ Styles. In an exceptional match, Hulk Hogan defeated AJ Styles in 29:55 by pinfall the Axe Bomber following interference from Kevin Nash. Hulk Hogan is the first ever TNA Cup champion. AJ Styles 69, Hulk Hogan 78. I had to have Kevin Nash come in and do it because I want to build up a rivalry between Hogan and Sting to lead us into the main event of NWA 40. But don't worry, guys. We'll have a response from Roddy Piper this coming week at the opening of NWA TNA 31. Roddy Piper will address what happened in the main event here tonight. And then in the post-show match, just to send the phones happy, in a superb post-show match, Bam Bam Bigelow, BJ James, Diamond Dallas Page, John Cena, and Jason Liger defeat Jose, Rhino Sabu, John 10, and Jeff Jarrett in 12:20. When Diamond Dallas Page pinned John 10 with a Diamond Cutter. Jeff Jarrett 72, John 10 at 41, Sabu 71, Rhino 66, Samoa Joe 59, Liger 87, John Cena 48, Diamond Dallas Page 60, BG James 42, and Bam Bam Bigelow got 60. That's where we finished tonight's show. And that got us a 75 and increased our popularity in 17 regions. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 episodes to go into NWA 40 now. So that what I will say to you, this is episode 4. So that'll be episode 5 and 6. But I promise you, don't think I've screwed AJ Styles over and building him up to have a rivalry between Hogan and Sting. That is not what I've done. You'll find out more this coming week on NWA TNA 31. And believe you me, I think the plans for that show, I think someone is going to be pissed off. So join me in the next episode to find out what my plan is. See you guys then.